Did you know that Volkswagen produces nearly 3,500 cars a day? It seems impossible, right? But with today's technology, mass production has developed and it is now possible to produce thousands of products in a minute. Let's move on to today's topic together. Hello everyone, I'm Pinit from Industrial Engineering Department. Today I will talking about mass production. In my presentation, I start with definition of mass production and then continue with its characteristic and then history of mass production. And finally, I will talking about advantages and disadvantages of mass production. Mass production is the manufacturing of large quantities of standardized products, often using assembly lines or automation technology. If you don't know the meaning of assembly line, don't worry, I will explain. Assembly line is a production process that breaks the manufacture of goods into steps that completed in a predefined sequence. Characteristic of mass production process. Firstly, huge amount of production. The first characteristic that most characteristic mass production is a large amount of output in a short time, hence the meaning mass produce. Secondly, similar products. Mass production is usually only for producing similar products because with the same flow and in a short time can produce considerable quantities of goods. Thirdly, sequence and in order works process. Good works in mass production is carried out under the sequence of production process, order according to the production flow. And there are many characteristic features like this. History of mass production. Mass production was popularized in the 1910s and 1920s by Henry Ford's Motor Company, which introduced electric motors to the then well-known technique of mass production. And advantages of mass production. Firstly, uniformity. Mass productions help ensure each product is the same. As a result, manufacturers have greater control over quality and consumers know what to expect. Secondly, lower cost. Mass production enables companies to produce larger quantities with fewer workers. Instead of having to pay several workers to complete a task by hand, manufacturers use machines to produce goods much faster. Thirdly, less error. Machines are designed to perform specific tasks and they are less likely to make mistakes than humans during production. And disadvantages of mass production. Firstly, pollution. Simply said, factories cause pollution. During the Industrial Revolution, for example, factories polluted the water and air by burning coal and producing metals and chemicals. They also directly release pollutants into rivers and streams. And secondly, lack of product uniqueness. Mass-produced goods lack uniqueness. In today's world, many consumers want customized products that feel personal and express their identity. Some manufacturers offer customized products, while others don't have the capabilities to mass-produce custom goods. And finally, loss of jobs for unskilled workers. Mass production fosters innovation and has led to the development of advanced machinery. Today's systems are less physically demanding than they used to be, and instead require special skills, knowledge. This means that manufacturers are hiring high-skilled workers, such as engineers and computer programmers, and leaving low-skilled workers without a job. As I said at the beginning of my presentation, I am an industrial engineering student, and a large part of the working area of my department is factories, which are production areas, and we will be intertwined with the production in the factories that use mass production, which I mentioned in my presentation. I hope you like my presentation. Thanks for listening.